biscuits ready, cause the underdog won, baby. Hey, welcome back. I'm just reading the Merrimack Valley magazine, reading the article on Cada. Starts off, like many people at the start of 2020, Methuen-born mixed martial artist Calvin Kattar had plans for the new year. And those plans have been ruined by Max Holloway. And if you haven't noticed, I've seen a lot of red flags coming up to this fight. A lot of people disagreed with me. Kind of upset I didn't go with my gut. I see Kattar go to 2 face-offs and he looks both nervous. Signs of nervousness, not moving his hands, not moving around, just stiff. You know, I don't like that. Holloway looked like it was just like another day for him. It looked like he's been there 1,000 times. And didn't look right to me. And what else is the smack talk? He's calling him a freshman. I'm going to make him look like a freshman in there. Yeah, well, he took that to heart. He came to make a statement now. And I don't like what I saw in there. He's got the heart of, I don't know, endless heart. I can't believe he didn't get knocked out. And heart of a champion. He took the L like a champ. I guarantee you we're going to see him back against, like, Korean Zombie. Book it. Sounds good. I'm not going to bet that, though. Maybe the over. The over's a lock. Now, our paying clients, they went 4-6, and they made 5 units. Because we hit a prop, and we hit a big dog in Li Jing Lang. Yeah. Plus 500 by knockout, plus 600 some people had. We saw this fight with Ponzi and Mike Perry, and I watched this fight, and I was like, wow. If Ponzi fights like this against Lee, he's going to lose. And I said, if it's a 50-50 chance he comes out here with a wrestling game plan, or he comes out here thinking he can box Lee. And you know what? He came out thinking he could box Lee. And I'm glad we saw that fight. I'm glad someone brought that to my attention. And I'm really glad that we capped that right. Plus 250. That made our night. Although we had a losing record for the day, our free plays went 4-3. Kattar lost. The over hit. Carlos Felipe hit. Carlos Condit hit. The over in the Carlos Felipe fight hit. And then we lost in the over in the Soriano fight. And we lost in the over in the Ponzi fight. Which I would have canceled anyway after knowing that Li Jing Lang was live for a knockout the whole fight. But 4-3, you broke even if you took those plays. And I told you that we canceled Sarah Moras, and they somehow brought that fight back. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't bet that fight. That was just gross to watch. 300 missed punches, just fighting air. She was fighting a ghost in there. Embarrassing. Now, a new fight's in on Wednesday. It's Munir Lazez versus Warley Alves. Immediately, I thought Alves. I was like, oh, Alves by sub. You know, this guy was a plus 350 dog, and we had him. You know, he shouldn't be minus 200. This line's off. Warley Alves. And it was just because of the line. But deep down, I did want to take Munir. And after hearing his interview, I think I'm going to tail him on that 3rd round TKO. And that's all I'm going to bet. I'm just going to bet that. Just sprinkle it and let it ride. And one thing that I'm very upset about for that Wednesday card is Rivera versus Pedro Munoz is canceled. That was our lock on Wednesday. I have to legit go to the sportsbook to go collect my cash back because I don't know when it is. I think it's going to be rebooked for February 13th, but what a pain. What a waste of time that was. Now let's get to the picks. UFC 257. First pick, we're going with Makhmudmuradov. I don't fade Mayweather. The money team, I'm on that bandwagon. They always get me paid. He's got a combat sambo background all day. All day. And he's training with the best boxers in the world. Yeah. I'll take that by knockout as my second play. It's minus 135, so you can eat, and knockout's probably going to be around 250, plus 250. Sprinkle that. Dan Hooker is the third pick. I love Dan Hooker in this fight. The line's coming down. He opened up as a big favorite, -170. And I was kind of shocked at that, though. I was going back and forth. I was liking Michael Chandler at a point. I said, how are the UFC going to hype this guy up and then set him up like this for a loss? You know, I don't really see him lose in his first fight after all this hype and build-up. But you know what? So doesn't everyone else. So I'm going to bet the fade. I'm going to take Dan Hooker with the height and the reach. And I like the spot. I like the spot a lot. Fourth fight. Well, the fourth pick, take the over in that fight. I don't see a knockout. A lot of people take in Hooker by knockout. If I don't see two people having a way to win, I don't want to take the... Having a way to finish, I don't want to take the under. It's hard for me to do that. I don't blame you for taking Hooker inside the distance. Don't blame me. I don't like the odds. Fifth fight, pick, whatever. Ribas versus Rodriguez. I like the under 185. A lot of people taking Ribas by submission, but I don't like how this fight goes for her on the feet. If Marina can get... If Marina has worked on her takedown defense, she's going to come in there and she's going to put it on Amanda. Amanda could get the sub. I see a way for both of these girls to finish, and you're getting dog money on the under just because they're female. Plus 185. I'll take that. Take that bet. Now I got two parlays for you, 2 3-teamers. Get your pencils ready. Jessica Ai versus Calderwood. I wanted to bet this fight. I have a sneaky feeling Jessica Ai is going to pull it out, but I don't want nothing to do with this fight other than the over, which is -350, which we're going to parlay with Carlos Jr. versus Brad Tavares, and we're going to take the over in that as well. They're both tough, and they're both durable, and I think they're going to take it slow first couple rounds, especially when they're both coming off of 2 losses. If you look at the stats of guys coming off of 2 losses each, they usually take it slow in the fight. And the third leg of that parlay is Prachnio versus Roundtree doesn't go the distance, which will also be a giant juicy bet, probably around -350. So you put all those together, you'll get about dog money. Last 3-teamer, last bet of the night. We're going with Otman Azitat. Like him, I think he's going to outclass this guy. -220 is the line. And we do like Khalil Roundtree as well, -300. I think he's going to outclass Prachnio. I think the Thailand training is going to come into effect again. And the new Khalil Roundtree is still here, and he's still going to show his skills, and he's still going to shine bright here. And the third person I like with this parlay is Conor McGregor. And there's a little conspiracy I have with Conor McGregor in this fight. I heard what Chael Sonnen said, and it inspired me, and it just put an idea in my head, and I love Uncle Chael for that. Thank you, Uncle Chael. And he was mentioning how people are saying Conor McGregor is 1 fight away from a WBC title fight, or a WBC title. And I was thinking, yeah, you know, maybe they're right. You can't give him a title fight 0-1, but, you know, give him a nice little tune-up, 1-0, get him 1-1. You know, he might be able to get a fight, and who would he fight? Adrian Bronner's got a fight coming up, February 13th. Maybe they line him up with Conor as a tune-up fight. You know, Bronner will do it for the money. Bronner won't even come to fight. He'll just come to collect. He'll be like, what, you need McGregor to win a fight Pacquiao? Oh, no problem. I'm doing that my whole career, just not fighting. Oh, you know what they call me? AB, always broke. So, those are your picks. Good luck Wednesday. And like, subscribe. If you want to become a paying client and join the monthly subscription, go to www.info-bet.com and click the $20 option. I hope you have a great night, and I'll talk to you next week.